really did want to feed him this morning.
There's always tomorrow.
Is there?
I think so.
You know, those guys who usually pick up the payroll couldn't do it this morning, so I've got to go do it for them.
Oh, I understand.
You tell Brett Hamilton III I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the photography session.
You know, I'm not sure I want to go through with this anymore.
Then don't.
But Jonah's growing up so fast, and I want pictures of him like he is now.
These pictures are just for family, right?
Oh, of course.
You know, Hamilton said something about using them professionally, about having Jonah model for baby products.
I don't want him to do that.
I don't either. Well, I better get going. Bye-bye, Jonah. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Susie.
For what?
For letting me stay in Jonah's life.
You're his daddy.
I was afraid you wouldn't feel that way anymore.
Boy needs his father.
Do you need me?
That must be Brett.
Guess we have to let him in.
Yeah. He'll keep knocking until we answer the door.
Morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
Go easy on my son, Hamilton.
The protective father.
In that way, outdone.
Kentucky? 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 Kentucky, where are you?
I'm right here. Scoot over.
It's morning.
We were right. We did have a visitor.
Cord?
Could be whoever it was he was spying on us all night.
You think he's still here?
Watching us like a hawk, I'll bet. We better give him a good show.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's amazing the lengths some people go to.
It's one thing for me to camp out all night here. My car broke down. It's quite another for Cord or anyone else to spend the night watching us sleep.
Well, I think maybe he thought we were up to some kind of plan.
The only plan I have is to get back to civilization.
Oh, come on now. How can you want to leave when the birds are chirping and the fish are jumping?
A little chirping goes a long way. The birds woke me up at 4:30.
Then you closed your eyes and fell back into your sweet dreams.
I was tired. Spent half the night driving around looking for you.
I'm glad you found me.
You said you saw tire tracks. How come I didn't hear the car?
Well, of course you're not going to hear a car. I mean, you hear cars all the time in the city. It's the unfamiliar noises that bring us to life. For instance, you hear that?
No.
Well, it's a Bob White, but you're not saying Bob White, Bob White. He's saying, come fish. Come fish. Come fish.
He isn't doing anything of the sort.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go down to Huns Lake. I'm going to catch us the biggest bass there is in there, and we'll fix us a very special breakfast of pan-fried fish and grits.
Is that a threat?
Hey, come on now. You're on your way to a grand slam here. Number one, you got the stars up in the sky. You just slept under the stars up in the sky, and you just woke up in my loving arms.
It was cold.
Number three, you're going to catch your own breakfast.
I can't go fishing with you. I have to go back to the office.
Well, what happened to our partnership? You're the one who wanted to work together to find out who was sabotaging the prototype.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to catch anyone out in the middle of the woods.
If it is who we suspect it is, we've got to pretend that we've been on this innocent camping trip and let him make the next move. Of course, I realize that a double sleeping bag is not very innocent.
I have no trouble explaining it.
Well, come on. I'm going to show you how to cast a line. Although those fish will probably be so excited when they see you, they'll jump right up out of the water into your lap.
Why don't you go ahead? I'm going to look for a powder room.
Okay. I'll see you down by the water.
That car. Somebody was here, all right. Well, it doesn't take an Indian to see that whoever came in turned right around and left. Kentucky!
You better hightail it down here. This lake is jumping.
So am I, brother. Hold the oars, I'm coming!
I knew she'd go for the grand slam.
All right, sweetie, this one is for the lamb. And what does the lamb say?
Well, Cagney seems like a really interesting guy.
He is. What makes you say that?
Well, he's a young guy, but he takes fatherhood very seriously. I was impressed by how protective he felt towards his son.
Well, Jonah means a lot to Cagney.
Well, I could see that. I can also see how much Jonah resembles Cagney.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, absolutely. Especially around the mouth.
Ah, that's very interesting. See, Cagney's not Jonah's natural father.
He's not?
No, but that doesn't make any difference in the relationship.
Well, it makes it even more remarkable.
Why?
It means that he comes by these characteristics instinctively and makes it appear so natural. Did he adopt Jonah at birth?
Something like that. I hope you're getting some good pictures.
Oh, well, how could I miss with you mooing and buying and Jonah gobbling it up?
I'm really glad that you didn't have to use bright lights.
Well, I try to achieve a naturalistic look.
When do you think we'll be able to see these pictures?
In a couple of days, I'll print up some proofs and you can choose the ones you'd like to have enlarged. Who knows, you may even change your mind about having Jonah model.
I don't think so. All right, here we go. One last mouthful for Mom. Yay, and what does Mom say? Yum, yay! Aren't we glad we're through with this?
I'd like to take some pictures of Jonah by himself. On his blanket, maybe, playing with his favorite toy.
I'm afraid that he'll get a little cranky. It's time for his nap.
Well, I could come by later.
Oh, I don't want to impose on you.
Oh, you're not, believe me.
I hope you understand. Cagney and I don't want any of these pictures used professionally. They're just for family. I hope that's understood. Frankly, I don't know what you're going to get out of this.
I'll be getting some beautiful photographs for my portfolio.
As long as it's understood.
Yes, no problem. All right, I'll see you later. Thanks. And thank you, Jonah. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. Look at you. Wait till your daddy hears, Mr. J. What a good show you put on today.
Morning. I'm here to pick up the payroll for Kendall Construction.
You're new, aren't you?
Yeah, well, the guys who usually do this couldn't make it, so I gotta do it. I've got the authorization form for you right here. Thanks, Sam. There you go.
Okay. This seems to be in order. I'll need some ID, please.
Got it right here. Cagney McCleary, Construction Supervisor.
Okay, I'll just need your signature.
All right. There you go.
Okay, 4,000, 8,000, 12, 16, and 20, and a receipt. Thanks. Need any help with that?
No thanks. I'm doing just fine myself.
Okay.
All set. Let's go.
There. I must have fallen asleep.
Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you.
No, it's good. I've got a lot of work I have to do.
I brought you some coffee and some scones that I baked.
Thanks, I can use this.
I just stopped by the condo. I must have missed you.
Yeah, I never went home.
You spent the night here?
Mm-hmm. Got a lot of work I have to do. A lot of loose ends to tie up before Alec. I was dreaming about him.
Just now?
Yeah. I dreamt that we were on the set of the show. Alec was introducing a song. I was standing off stage, and the kids were looking up at him like he was their idol. The music started, the kids started dancing, and Alec came running over to me, and he asked me like it was the most important thing in the world. He asked me, "How am I doing?" I said, "Alec, you're knocking him."
Sometimes our dreams have a way of disguising the words we're afraid of.
No. My brother is a little... He's not dead. I don't care what anybody says.
Chase, we found his shirt. The captain said the last thing he saw was Alec going under.
He's alive, and he's going to come back, and he's going to do this show.
I wish I could believe that.
Well, you better believe it, because it's true. That's what my dream meant. My brother is alive, and he's calling out to me. He's reaching out, and he's asking me if he's doing all right. I'm not going to turn my back on him. I'm not going to stop believing in him.
I don't want to give up either. But I know that I'd be lying to myself.
Don't you see we're keeping him alive if we don't accept the fact that he's...
Say it, Chase. Alec is dead. He's gone from us. You have to let him go.
You're just like my father. He says I'm denying reality. I'm living in a dream, and it's all going to blow up in my face.
Aren't you?
You can give up on him, and my dad can give up on him, but don't expect me to. And I'm not saying this because I feel guilty. I know my brother is alive.
Look, your father is trying to help you. He doesn't want you to keep pretending that everything's all right. It's killing you inside.
Don't you see? That's the easiest part.
For how long? You have to move on to the next step. You have to face the fact that Alec is dead.
I can't.
Alec is dead. He is. Accept it.
I can't. I won't ever accept it.
Ever. Such a long, long time.
I hear him calling out to me. I can hear him, Adair.
I know. I hear him too. Through whatever distance his death really is, I hear him. Through his music. I'll always hear his love for me, and you'll always hear his love for you.
How can he be dead? He seems so alive.
All right, where's the van?
It's parked on the corner.
What's the van doing on the corner, Sam? Should be right in front of the bank. I got $20,000 sitting here. Go on, get it. Go on. I mean, anybody could grab this. I don't believe this guy.
Climb board, I'll keep her steady.
You never can tell. Here, catch.
I hope you fish better than you throw. Now come on before you scare all the bass away.
Well, I don't want to get wet.
Well, this is pure, clean water.
Bet it's icy cold.
This is the great outdoors. You have to expect to get a little wet. Now come on, here. Now, grab hold of that oar to keep you steady. Hey, easy now. That's not a very good idea. Don't you know your own strength?
Well, stop criticizing me and help me get into the boat.
Nothing could be easier. Just give me a hand. Climb aboard.
Never mind, never mind. I'll just do it myself. Whoa! Visitor Mike!
Whoa! Hey, help! I can't swim. I can't swim.
Kentucky Bluebird can do everything.
Except swim! When you get me a hand or some kind of oar or something, I'm telling you the truth. Hey, are you all right?
Yeah, he's fine.
Well, don't listen to her! Stop thrashing! All right, well, but stop thrashing now and I'll stop living! Ah! Whoa! Take care, Bomber, and my rabbit!
Oh, he is drowning. Oh, hurry! Swim faster!
Hey!
Hold on, he's coming.
Hey, stop splashing! Well, there's no time for...
Just calm down.
No, there's no time for cut, dog.
Hey, get a hold of yourself. Stand on your own 2 feet. Stand up. Stand up. Relax.
It's a great outdoors!
Bowman here.
This is Hank Waters at Lloyd Kendall's construction company.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I should bother you with this or not, but we got a slight problem in our hands.
Well, what's up?
One of our workers, Cagney McCleary, picked up our payroll at the bank a couple of hours ago, and he hasn't showed up as yet. My men are waiting around to get paid. I was wondering, was there any report of any accident or something?
No, nothing came in. You sure McCleary picked it up?
Yeah, the teller of the bank has a receipt signed by him for the $20,000.
Is that your usual procedure?
Kind of. 2 guys go to the bank, sign for the money, bring it back in the van, except the 2 regulars showed up and Cagney had already picked up the payroll.
You call that a slight problem?
I know it sounds kind of odd, and I can't understand why Cagney didn't check with me before he went to the bank. All I can think of, something must have happened to him on the way back.
Okay, we'll look into it.
Maybe he's got amnesia or something. I hear that things like that happen.
Yeah, $20,000 can give a guy a real fast dose of amnesia.
Not Cagney. I expect him to walk in here any minute with a good excuse.
He's gonna need it. I'll get back to you. Yeah, put out an APB on a Cagney McCleary. McCleary. Capital M, small c, capital C, L-E-A-R-Y. I want him in here fast. Oh, Get me Lloyd Kendall over at the Herald.
Is he still out? Like a baby. Let's get him out of here. Let's prop him up in the driver's seat of the van. Got it? Got him. You gave him enough chloroform to knock him out for a week. He won't know what hit him. Come on, Sam, let's go. Wait a second. We want this to look convincing. Now we go. So long, sucker.